Good morning, everybody. Down Under Entrepreneur here, coming to you from Cairns, North Queensland, Australia. It is Thursday morning. We've almost finished another week. Another fantastic day outside, so it's been great. So before we go any further, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. We try to do daily uploads about money, making money, money mindset, motivation, all that sort of good stuff here on the channel, and the occasional video about yours truly, my home country, Australia, which is what we're going to do today. So I've been getting a lot of really random questions, and I was doing a bit of searching on Quora yesterday, and there's some pretty wild questions on there about Australia. So basically, the purpose of today's video is to basically answer my top 5 questions and myths that I've received on Quora. So number 1, do we ride kangaroos to school? Well, personally, I never rode a kangaroo to school. But then my mum was a single mum raising 4 kids by herself, so we were in the welfare system, and so we were kind of considered poor, so maybe we didn't have enough money for a kangaroo, but I personally walked or caught a bus. So no, generally we don't ride kangaroos to school. Number 2, is Australia, why is Australia so expensive? So Australia has a population of about 25 million people or something, I think it is. It's my country, I probably should know that. But anyway, in comparison, my girlfriend's country of Taiwan has a very, very similar population to Australia, about 24, 25 million people. Now, if you look at the map of Australia, right at the south, we've got this island called Tasmania. So Taiwan is about half the size of Tasmania, with the population of Australia living in it, whereas Australia is huge. It takes up like almost as much territorial space as the United States of America, and if you can imagine the logistics network in order to transport things around the country. So say for example where I am in Cairns, if I order something from, say, I don't know, Victoria, then basically it's it's on the road for 4 or 5 days before it's going to get to me. And that time you're paying a truck driver to sit in a truck, and you got wear and tear and all that fuel and whatnot. So logistics is probably the biggest killer in Australia, because we're so very underpopulated here for the size of the country. So that's why things are very expensive. One of the main reasons anyway. Alright, and the next one is, which is a bit of a weird one. Do we have nightmares about emus? So this is number 3. So let me paint a scenario for you. Imagine it's like Dark Ages Anglo-Saxon Britannia. You're in a little coastal village, and then suddenly the sails and the dragon heads of Viking longboats are spotted on the horizon in the distance. It's absolute chaos, it's mayhem. Everybody's grabbing their children and their goats and their gold and their silver, and they're running and they're fleeing for their lives. So that's what happens here in Australia when we see an emu. Grab the case of beer, your ciggies, your thongs, and that three-day-old piece of pizza out of the fridge, and bluntly, you get the fuck out of Dodge. Emus are terrifying. The only reason emus are here is so that Chuck Norris has nightmares. Okay? So there you go, you've heard it here. Yes, emus are nightmare creatures. Number 4, Australia is not a continent. We are the largest island in the world. We're part of what's called the Australasian continent, which I could be wrong, but I think it encompasses Australia, New Zealand, parts of Papua New Guinea, I think. I'm not sure, but no, we're not a continent ourselves. We're probably big enough to be a continent, but we're not. We're only the largest island in the world. Number 5, I touched on this in the other video I did about Australia. Drop bears. To my understanding, drop bears don't exist. I believe they got wiped out by the emus. I'm not sure. But if you do come to Australia, if you're not certain, it's just sort of, put a bit of Vegemite behind the ears, under the armpits. You buy it at any, Vegemite you can buy it at any good supermarket or retailer in the country. But to my understanding, no, they don't exist. So if you found this valuable or entertaining in any way whatsoever, then by all means leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Like I said, we do try to do daily uploads here. If you want to see more videos about Australia, and if you'd like to see me out and about in some of the sites and places of lovely Cairns here next to the Great Barrier Reef, then leave a comment down in the comment section. Apart from that, that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you are having an awesome week to this point, and have a fantastic day. Cheers.